We've all been there. You see a hype video about the latest productivity app. You download it, and a week later, it's just another icon cluttering your home screen while you pay for yet another forgotten subscription. The 2026 mobile ecosystem forces a strict trade-off. You are either choosing tools built for effortless, frictionless convenience, or you are choosing heavy, high-friction applications that give you total control. So rather than just listing features, we are auditing 8 of the most talked about apps this month to measure what they actually cost you, in both subscription dollars and your personal time. To do this, we need a map. This matrix plots user effort against the actual impact of the output. On the bottom axis, we scale from casual and passive up to professional and active. On the vertical axis, we track the investment, from free, low-effort tools up to paid apps with steep learning curves. This creates 4 distinct zones for your software: distractions, everyday utilities, prosumer enhancers, and professional agents. The 8 trending apps we're evaluating today require vastly different amounts of labor, which scatters them across all 4 of these quadrants. Blindly downloading software based on internet hype is a great way to waste money. To build a stack that actually lasts, you have to identify exactly which of these quadrants matches your personal workflow. Let's look at prosumer enhancers by comparing 2 radically different approaches to mobile photography: high-friction manual capture versus casual algorithmic convenience. Take VWFNDR. It is a proof-of-origin camera that demands intense manual input. You have to actively calibrate your ISO, tweak the shutter speed, and manage your exposure to shoot in a bare DNG format. The reward for that effort is a massive, uncompressed RAW file containing the maximum amount of optical data your phone's sensor can physically capture. But here is the catch. Because the files are so heavy and raw, VWFNDR is practically useless if you want to instantly post to social media. It requires sitting down at a desktop and running the files through dedicated post-processing software. Trying to do both on a mobile device just leaves you frustrated. That brings us to the heaviest category on our matrix: professional agents. Despite the marketing, automated AI tools come with severe labor and financial costs. This flowchart illustrates GenSpark AI Workspace. It requires highly specific natural language prompting, like instructing it to scrape the web for all smartphones launched in the last 3 months, complete with their exact specifications. GenSpark bypasses hours of manual data entry by generating fully formatted Excel files and slide decks directly on your phone. However, you will hit the free tier limits quickly, forcing an $8 to $20 monthly subscription. Plus, you still have to manually fact-check the scraped data to ensure accuracy. Then there's Mistral Vibe. To get the most out of this tool, you must grant it deep, continuous access to your personal knowledge bases, calendars, and private emails. Mistral Vibe uses that level of access to power its deep research mode, generating cited reports and spreadsheet analysis drawn directly from your personal files. The trade-off here is severe. Handing over that level of access to a large language model introduces massive privacy risks and serious data governance concerns. If you want to step back from heavy data agents, Google Flow Beta operates as a middle ground AI studio focused on generating images and videos. While it modifies media asynchronously in the background, running those processes locally will quickly drain your battery, and the final output quality is still very much in beta. Agentic AI is an exchange, not a magic trick. To get professional results, you must pay. With subscription dollars, your personal privacy, or your device's processing power. Let's shift our focus to everyday utilities. These are the apps that dictate your attention span and control your daily information diet. Consider Follow. This diagram shows how it works. It acts as a funnel, actively pulling disparate platforms like YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and standalone blogs into one centralized location. The result is a single cross-platform consumption feed that syncs perfectly whether you're browsing on your phone on the train or sitting at your desktop in the office. But using Follow removes you from native app recommendation engines. You gain total control over what you see, but you severely limit your organic discovery of new creators. Contrast that broad utility with an app like Marine Traffic, which operates as a highly specialized open-source intelligence tool for active research. It has one hyper-specific output, providing live, actionable data on the speeds, active routes, and exact dimensions of ships anywhere on the ocean. These utility apps dictate how you process the world. Follow is built to streamline the general daily noise, while marine traffic exists purely to deliver laser-focused intelligence. Achieving true digital efficacy comes down to matching an application's required friction level to your professional needs and personal tolerance for complex workflows. Let's look at this decision tree mapping apps for 3 specific user profiles. If you're a casual optimizer, your goal is low-effort improvement. You should adopt Follow to unify daily feeds and Photon to algorithmically upgrade your camera. As a casual optimizer, avoid downloading heavy AI agents. They sit unused and drain your bank account. Conversely, if you are a data and research professional, you are the prime candidate for GenSpark or Mistral Vibe. For you, the high ROI from automated data synthesis justifies the monthly fees and privacy concessions. Finally, if you are a prosumer creator, your stack looks different. You should only install VWFNDR conditionally. If you don't already have an established desktop editing workflow, VWFNDR is just going to fill your phone's storage with heavy, unpublishable files. Instead, creators can utilize Google Flow Beta for low-risk background asset generation that absolutely does not demand any immediate desktop processing. You have to stop twisting your daily habits to fit whatever software is trending this week. Force every application to justify its financial cost and time investment before it ever earns a place on your home screen.